We know the way to San Jose, heart of the Silicon Valley and home to the San Jose State Spartans, and anticipation has been high all week for this one. Today, these two teams square off in what should be an exciting Mountain West showdown. And the Spartans will kick it away first. Here's the return from inside his 10. And he's able to pick his way through the traffic nicely for a good return on that one before he's brought down. So Air Force's offense takes the field to start this game off. Hopefully we'll see a performance today like the one that this guy had last week when basically he just ran wild through the defense.
He made that defense look silly. Out in the open field, he was making people miss, breaking tackles, scoring touchdown after touchdown. And this offense has vowed to find new ways to get him the football. So we're going to see something else.
Breaks away on the left. Turning it on. Touchdown Air Force. Nice catch and good work afterwards to get it into the end zone.
That is how you make a quarterback look good. Throw it short, run it a long way. He gets all the yardage for that play. Start the football game, finding your playmaker, and your playmaker does the rest, takes it to the house, and gets this offense started out on fire.
They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. He'll bring it out. It's Bates. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. So San Jose State's offense will try to get something going with their first possession. Let's take a quick second to call out some of the impact players their coaches mentioned in meetings this week. Anything you guys heard that really resonated with you?
Yeah, I love when coaches talk about guys that bring it every single day. Like, that we can depend on them. They can get other guys lined up. They're always motivated. They're always being a great teammate. These are the guys that coaches love.
And big-time players make big plays in big games, right? These are the guys that have to play well if they're going to win games like this. We just need to see what they do today.
Smack! He's loose. It's a seam wide open. The tag. Touchdown, Spartan. And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing. The extra point here would tie the game. When that receiver got free, it was all over.
And it's so nice to have a receiver like this as a quarterback because you pad my stats. I like those long touchdown passes where I just threw it really short and he did the rest of the work.
And he takes this from inside the 5. He's got great speed. This guy is so dangerous. The excellent vision to find a lane and get it out and set up the offense with good field position. They'll start this drive from their own 35-yard line. The give to the fullback. Lots of running room. He showed it all there. A little elusiveness, a little power, and he's got the first down. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. Give to the fullback. And a good, solid pickup before the defense cuts him down.
And the fullbacks are just the big, burly, strong suckers. They got bloody knuckles, tape all over the place, and they're just lowering their shoulder, trying to hit you, trying to get positive yards, and it's exactly what he does on that play.
And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains. The Falcons will snap it on 1st and 10. The give to the big fullback. Not much working there. It'll be 2nd and 9. Got a little work done on 1st down. Now back to the line. They'll power it inside with the fullback. And he has a solid gain before the defense bottles him up. And the Falcons are at the line trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. It'll be a run on 3rd and short. They'll pick up enough yardage for the first down. They've got it at the 30. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Oh, and they'll try to catch him with a pass. Just too much mustard on that one. Can't miss the target that badly.
Well, give the defense credit because they're forcing this quarterback to throw into very small windows under duress.
Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. That's caught. It's Wilkerson. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. They're within field goal range at the 29. Let's see if they can pick up a few or the first down on 3rd and long. Quickly complete. He gets just inside the red zone and goes out of bounds at the 19. Just inside the red zone. 1st and 10 from the 19. From the red zone, looking for a man. Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Oh, what a spectacular layout and catch.
Man, I love the catch radius on this guy. If you just put it somewhere near his body, he's going to be able to reel it in. That was a phenomenal job, showing you his athleticism and also his concentration, making that outstanding grab.
Picked up some of what they needed on first down. Now it's 2nd and goal from the 5. He'll run it up the middle, trying to pick its way to the end zone. And he gets it back to the 4-yard line and no farther. They've worked it down to the 4-yard line, but now it's 3rd and goal. Johnson looking to throw. Going for 6. Touchdown Falcons. Fitted in the window for the score.
3rd and goal situation, and as a quarterback, you're thinking, I got to find Mr. Dependable. Who is that? It's always the tight end. He does a nice job on the route. He's a really big target. That was a smart decision by the quarterback, and it ends up being a touchdown.
Looking for those open spaces and opportunity. Not a whole lot of room to operate on that return as the coverage unit was there and ready. They'll start this drive from the 18-yard line. To the air on first down. Right on time, completes the slant. Building momentum, picking up a chunk of yardage, moving the chains out to the 34.
And as a quarterback, when you're throwing these slant routes against man coverage, location is so important. You want to put the football in a place that your receiver can catch the ball and continue advancing it. So nice job by that QB, putting the football right on the face mask of his wide receiver.
That last completion sets him up on 2nd down. Back to pass. Throws to the tight end. Complete downfield. He'll go out of bounds inside the 40. They'll mark it at the 39. They'll put it in play from the 40 on 1st and 10. Wants to throw on first down. Quarterback feeling that pressure, and he's knocked down at the 42.
Oh, that's a missed opportunity. You know the quarterback was excited. He saw man coverage. He thought he was going to have an opportunity to come up with a big play, but up front they could not protect him well enough.
2nd down, they'll go to the air. With the catch, it's Starling. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Looking to throw, it's Matthews. Fires to the wideout. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down. The Spartans decide to punt it away. He ought to be able to use his first punt to pin him deep. First one is away, and boy, did he put in work in that loss last week, kicking it 5 times. And the punt will go into the end zone, and the ball comes out to the 20 on the touchback. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. Makes the catch and steps out of bounds, but short of the first down marker.
Man, this guy has had an amazing year all season long. He has stepped up and made plays for his team when they needed it most. And with that last completion, he's now crossed 4,000 yards passing for the year.
He's got enough for the first down. They'll spot it at the 37.
Well, this defense has to know that this fullback, he's not just a blocker. He's a guy that can carry the football as well. He went ahead and got that first down.
Finds his tight end. And he'll step across the sidelines after making a good gain on that one.
That's just a very easy, comfortable throw for the quarterback. He knows he has his big target, the tight end, running across the field on the drag. Nice play.
And there's so much for a quarterback to think about. Stick it out in the belly. Do I pull it? Now when I pull it, I got to get my feet set, make an accurate throw to the right guy. So a lot of things going on, and I think that you saw that led to a little bit of inaccuracy.
Got it, looking for the first down. At the 40, there he goes. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see if it stands.
Offside, defense.
The big gain on offense, and the play will stand. The offense declines the penalty. The Falcons have it with a 1st and 10. They'll go to the fullback. They'll pick up 4, 2nd and 6 coming. Kept it on the ground on 1st down, now back to the line. Johnson wants to throw it. And those two couldn't make the connection. It's an incomplete pass.
And that's where quarterbacks, they got to be very assertive. They got to believe what they see and really pull the trigger. But the longer they wait and they get off rhythm or off timing, a lot of times it ends up in incomplete passes.
Throws to the wideout. Makes the grab. He found his man and zipped it in there, and they've got a 1st down in the red zone at the 11. And the Falcons didn't start this drive with great field position, but they have moved methodically down the field. The give to the fullback. Trying to move the pile into the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 2. The Falcons headed quickly to the line. The run from the shotgun. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. Tackle behind the line of scrimmage, and what a big 3rd down stop by this defense. While we're only through 1, these quarterbacks have been lighting up their stat lines. Fourth down and 4 yards to go. The offense will try to get it. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Touchdown, Air Force! They wanted to finish, and that they did on that possession. Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. And the extra point pushes the lead to 14. A methodical drive that they finish off by tossing it to the tight end.
And the tight end, I tell you what, this is a position that's evolved so much, right? And you see him move all over the field. It's kind of like, where is Waldo? You got to find this big fella, especially down in the red zone area. This is the guy they're going to target and make the big play, get the touchdown.
They'll snap this one to start the drive from their own 22. Looking to pass, it's Matthews. Quickly out to the tight end. All the way out to the 38-yard line. It's a gain of 15. He had the perfect play to open the drive, and now they'll snap it again from the 38. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. That is a big win for this defense, as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. And the Spartans with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Going to sling it on 2nd down. And the defense, they've got him at the 27.
And he gets home again, continuing his production. Last week, 2 sacks. This week, already a sack in the 1st half. This guy has been on a sack terror.
On 3rd and long, you'll need to push it downfield. Oh, it's picked off. He goes down after the short return, but what a play to get the football back.
And some defensive backs just have a way of finding the football, and he's starting to develop that. His 3rd interception on the season, just has a good feel for playing that spot in the back end.
brought down at the 39 after a pickup of 10. It'll be a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Sticks it in his belly. Got the first down. Looking for more. Defense falls on the ball. Going to be a turnover.
It's raining in this game. It's making the football slick and slippery. You know ball security is going to be a massive issue. Both coaching staffs have preached about that to their teams in the locker rooms before taking the field. And these guys really need to do a better job of holding on to the football.
Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Wants to go up top. Here comes the heat. Good job to avoid the negative play and just get rid of that thing. Ball's at the 27. This offense facing a 3rd and long. Wants to throw. It's Matthews. Under fire. That's caught. It's Riley. He did not make it a stone wall on 3rd down. The Spartans will punt it away on 4th down. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. And the punt team able to smack him to the ground. Air Force has it back, and the Falcon offense returns to the field. After that last drive, he came back to the sideline, and the coach probably said, "You dropped it?" Quarterback feeling that pressure, and he's knocked down at the 42. And the Falcons have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Looking to fire. Shoots it to the left. And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit.
I know one of the things this defense really prides themselves on is being physical, and early in this game, putting a big hit on a guy that's already had a couple catches in this game, that's a good omen for the defense.
Oh, he didn't get there, and what a stop against an offense that's been magnificent on 3rd down. This offense has already converted once on 4th down. Can they do it again? Unloads to the wideout. Intercepted. Big play. Stops the drive. Knocked down at the 43-yard. And the interception has him set up in plus territory. Good field position here as they start this drive from their 43. Wants to go up top on 1st down. No more time to throw. Quarterback is sacked at the 35. This offensive line has just been unable to keep them away from the quarterback. Now it's 2nd and long. To the air, it's Matthews. And the defense gets loose, bringing the heat, and down he goes again. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. He stopped short, and it's 4th down. And the Spartans will bring the punt team onto the field. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. Great contact on that ball as it just hangs up in the sky. Just a wall of defenders everywhere he looks, and he's guided out of bounds after a short return. They'll start this drive and snap it from the 40. Looking downfield on 1st down. Release to the back. Can't make the connection. The pressure there caused the missed timing.
And in this weather, man, you start to see more of this. You try to throw the ball harder to penetrate it through the weather and get it to your target, but just catching a football that's a little bit slippery sometimes, you'll see some of those drops, and it's just part of the game.
They've got some work to do on this 3rd and long from the 40. From the gun, wants to pass. Good timing on the quick out. He's going to come up about 5 yards short of the line to gain. 1 for 2 on 4th down attempts so far, and we will get a 3rd attempt here. Quickly to the tight end. They run him out of bounds. He gets it to the 47. The definition of four-down territory has changed over the last few years. It extended into their own territory there.
Anywhere, everywhere. Just look at the card, right? That card's supposed to tell us what to do. But maybe I'll go for it anyways. This offense took a little bit of a gamble, but they get the first down. Nothing to worry about, Reese.
Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Wants to keep it in the air. Pocket breaking down. Incomplete, and he threw that one up for grabs and into traffic, and fortunate to get it back.
And that was another ball thrown in harm's way. And this young man, he already has one interception. That was almost a second. Just playing a little bit loose with the football. Let's make sure we get that dialed in. We can't make those mistakes.
Oh, a lot of space. Now they're really starting to threaten as they pick up the first down at the 34-yard line. The Falcons are rolling down the field. And he left that one short, tried to baby it in there. He's got to turn it loose. Working well behind the sticks on second down. A strike downfield. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down. And the Falcons come to the line with a new set of downs. They're threatening to score, and they'll throw it. Quick completion on the out. Now the connection takes it to the 11. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. And you race it to the house. Touchdown, Falcons! They want to finish the season strong, and man, are they doing that here in this Week 11 performance.
And you love giving it to the big boy right near the goal line, plowing ahead. You know he's going to put two hands on the football, lower his shoulder. Second and goal. You don't need third and goal, thanks to the big fella.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. And he did a good job bobbing and weaving and finding a little bit of running room on that return. They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. To throw, it's Matthews. Oh, he's going to take a shot at the DB. Makes the grab deep. Across the 50 and down and out of bounds at the 44. A good pickup on that one. And it looks as if they've buzzed down. Replay wants to have another peek at that last play. And the play will stand after the replay booth just does a little double checking to make sure. They've crossed midfield at the 45 with a 1st and 10. We're at the 2-minute timeout, and these guys really need to build a little momentum to cut into this lead before halftime. Looking to throw on first down. Finds his man. It's Sterling. And he runs into a wall. Maybe got it back to the line of scrimmage. Back to pass on second down. And the defense will corral the quarterback, and down he goes at midfield. The Spartans moving quickly to the line. On third and long, he'll have to turn it loose deep. He tosses one high and deep down the left side. Oh, that slithered right through his fingers and would have been his second interception of the game. Instead, it's fourth down. Hunt is on its way. No return coming here as he signals for the fair catch and makes it right around the 30-yard line. They take over late in the half, enough time to put together a drive. Wasting no time throwing on this drive. He puts a lot of air under it down the sideline. Pulls it in on the right. And the tackle is made, but not before that completion gets them 30-plus.
And what a massive play for the offense. Not only getting the football across the 50, but they've now put themselves in position to steal a few more points here before the half.
Run it with the fullback. You'll take 4 yards on first down every time, 2nd and 6. Big fullback's got it. And this defense has its work cut out to get this dude on the ground. He was shedding serious tackles on his way to picking up the first. The throw to the outside is complete. Corralled and forced out of bounds. Mark it right at the 16-yard line, and man, are they in business. From the 17-yard line, threatening to score on 1st and 10. Fired just a little too long as the junior frustrated he missed that connection. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Incomplete thanks to the great defensive pressure there that sort of threw them out of rhythm.
Well, nice job by the defense here in back-to-back plays. 2 straight incompletions. You've given up some yards, and the opponent's in field goal range. This is a place a lot of D coordinators like to send the blitz, because if you sack the quarterback and create a negative play, you knock them out of field goal range.
He'll be stopped short of the line to gain. Needed about 3 more on that one.
Well, the tight end shows off his speed. See his ability there to separate from the defender trying to cover him on that drag route.
The offense will stay on the field and go for it on 4th down. 2 for 3 so far in this one. Off the RPO, throw right, looking for the chains. Touchdown, Air Force! Made the grab and then did the rest himself, and they put points on the board.
And with that score, this thing is getting ugly. This offense has had their way, and not only have they had their way, now they finished the half like you're supposed to, scoring the football, building on their lead. This defense is going to have to go into half and find some answers.
On the run from inside his own 5. Slips through the line. Got a little room. Wide open, and it's a foot race. They won't get him. It's a touchdown.
Let's just call it like it is. The first half has been ugly for this offense. Not a lot to cheer about until that play right there. They finally score. We've seen crazy things happen in college football. They're way down on the scoreboard right now, but anything can happen, and anything can change after you score like that.
He'll bring it out from inside his own 10. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. Final seconds of the first half. Let's see if they can pull off a little magic. Johnson looking to throw. Going downfield for the big play. Pass falls incomplete, and there are still 3 seconds left.
Well, the offense is doing their best to try and at least get into field goal range here at the end of the first half. So they take a vertical shot down the field.
Lets it fly. Intercepted. A first half turnover can swing momentum. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Guys, who's had a better seat there in San Jose than you have? A captivating game so far. And this has just been a passing clinic, really, by both offenses. They've effectively stretched these defenses, forcing the secondaries to cover every blade of grass, and they've still racked up big plays. Man or zone, pick your poison, or lay some blame at the feet of those pass rushers who can't do anything against the maulers on that offensive line.
First play of the drive comes from the 22. Looking to throw on 1st down. Just a short pass to the tight end. Found a little bit of room to operate, but he'll be stopped just short of the 1st down. And the Spartans with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Catch in the middle, it's Coleman. He'll be stopped at the 41, but give him 10 on that play. They'll put in play from the 41 on 1st down. They'll send the tight end in motion. To the air on 1st down. Catch in the middle, it's Starling. Found enough room to get it into enemy territory. They're down at the 43-yard line. The Spartans will snap it on 1st and 10. Wants to throw again. And the defense will corral the quarterback, and down he goes at midfield. And the Spartans trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Back to throw, it's Matthews. Gets it out quickly.
Slants against man, that wide receiver has to win right now at the line of scrimmage against that DB playing man coverage. Quarterback, timing with the wide receiver, put it on the money. Wide receiver's probably still going to get hit too and got to hold on to that thing.
And this is going to be incomplete on third. The Spartans will punt this one away. This will be the 5th kick of the night. Another punt on the way. Got to make sure those hammies and glutes all activated. Don't want any muscle pulls from overuse. Not able to pop the big return, but they've got the ball back and ready to go with a fresh possession. First play of the drive, wants to throw. Showing the arm strength to the left. Makes the grab at the 30. A giant chunk of yardage picked up there, and they're down to the 24.
This offense not wasting any time. First play of the third quarter, and they're aggressive, taking a shot. You know they had some conversations in the locker room at halftime. How can we get a big one right out of the gate? Defense isn't going to be expecting it. They took the shot, they hit it, and this offense is humming.
Give to the big fullback. They'll wrestle him down at the 4-yard line after that run.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the third quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the football. And you're now seeing this offense call these run plays back to back. They are trying to be physical, and they're trying to stay on the field.
Those fullbacks are grown men. Those guys are constantly hitting linebackers and blocking the whole entire game. So when you get a chance to give the big boy the ball, it's always, and you know what it is? It's a morale boost for everybody on the whole field. Everybody gets jacked up, and he finally gets to touch the football.
On the option. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Falcons.
Man, you've seen the evolution of the option, and you've seen the evolution with scrambling quarterbacks that can run and be so dynamic and just so much to defend. The quarterback says, forget that. You defend everything, I'll take it myself. In for 6.
42, San Jose State, 14.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. This drive will start from the 19-yard line. Back to pass, it's Matthews. Fires to the big fella. And he's able to shed one tackle and gets a pretty good pickup. And the Spartans come to the line. This situation, you might see a shot play. Give to the back. And he's swallowed up at the line of scrimmage by the big defensive tackle. Here they come, trying to convert a 3rd and short from the 28. They'll try to get the first through the air. Flips it out on the screen. And that did not work. Defense smelled that one out from the beginning. The Spartans will line up to punt it away. They'll be forced to kick for the 6th time tonight. And they'll bring him down to get the offense started on the next drive. Quarterback may change this route. They'll come out on this drive and let it rip. Throws to the back. He misses his man. The accuracy just not what it needed to be on that play. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? After the incompletion, they go back up top. Fires to the wideout. And here's the 3rd interception of the night. Nice pickup on the return, but more important, they got the takeaway, and now they're in business. First play of this drive comes from the 35-yard line. From the gun, he leaves it with the back. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Scanning the field, it's Matthews. And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical in pass D. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. That's caught. It's Starling. They make the stop, but the sweet throwing catch is plenty to give them a first down. And the Spartans come to the line with a fresh set of downs. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. Back to pass. Here's a heat. Pass rush coming after the quarterback, and they get him at the 32. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. The Spartans line up to punt it away. Kicks it high, and it's just hanging there as if it has helium in it and floating down toward the earth. And the returner will be knocked down. Here comes the Air Force offense back onto the field. They were on the move the last time they had it. Unfortunately, an interception ruined that threat. Now to see if they can put something together and have it pay off in points. He makes a catch. And he'll go out of bounds, and this aerial attack just continues to carve this defense into tiny slices. Just outside the red zone, 1st and 10 from the 21. Quick completion on the out route. He'll be forced out of bounds. They'll mark it at the 13.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly, and that's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm right now.
Got some room, headed to the goal line. And he'll finish the run and the end zone. Touchdown, Air Force. It's as if every play call with this guy, you've got the play that's called, and if that doesn't work, something that might even be more dangerous.
How nice is that as an offensive coordinator, right, Reese? You know that even if what you called isn't exactly going to work, this guy can just pull a rabbit out of the hat. He can go backyard football and just take off. Man, this guy is fun to watch.
First play of this drive comes from the 14-yard line. To the air, it's Matthews. Fires on the move. On target to the left. They finally get to him, but what a play there to pick up the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll run it from the gun. This defensive front just ran free in the backfield. He'll lose 3. And the Spartans now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Wants to fire on 2nd down. And he'll chuck that one away and save the down. Nobody was able to get open. Now this offense facing a 3rd and long from their own 30. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. Finds the tight end. He's pulled down right at the 42-yard line. 4th down coming, and might they roll the dice from their own territory. A couple of yards shy of the first down marker, but they've decided this is 4-down territory. The offense still on the field. They're throwing for it on 4th down. Hauls it in, the first down and more. The Spartans get enough for the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wants to throw on 1st down. Makes the grab. It's Starling. They stop him just a link or two short of the first, and man, what they can do on 2nd down here. Wants to go up top. And that pass will be jarred loose on 2nd down. That brings up 3rd down. And the Spartans come to the line needing just inches for the first down. Rides the back and leaves it on the option. Nice job to pick up the first down, and they'll spot it at the 42. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. Dropping back, it's Matthews. Always a welcome play for the defense as they get a sack at the 47. And talk about spreading the ball around. Everyone getting a chance to show off the hands based on the number of targets we've seen. They had a chance to mull things over. Let's see how they start the final period here on second down. Looking to fire. Rushes on him. And the pressure is coming in, and they get him again. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On third and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. Nowhere to go, and the ball is loose. They recover their own fumble. How in the world did the offense avoid that disaster? Down by multiple possessions, you can't come up empty on this drive. They'll go for it on fourth down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. And that decision will be questioned for a while. Under fire. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete. So now it's second and long. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. Caught behind the line. It's Carson. They get him stopped, but the big gain has them on the doorstep. Let's mark it at the 13.
Hey, man, this fullback is a weapon. Nice job catching the football and then turning upfield to go pick up that first down.
The Falcons have pushed it inside the 20. Got some room, headed to the goal line. Touchdown, Falcons. And they take it in for 6 more points. They give themselves a little more cushion as they try to reel off their 4th straight win.
And it hasn't mattered what they've called, guys, offensively all game long, or who's been on the field, what personnel groupings there have been. They're simply executing at a higher level than this defense, and they're keeping their foot on the pedal here in the 4th quarter.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Bates. He's brought down at the 16. Would have been much better off to take the touchback. A lot of work to do as this drive will start from the 16-yard line. Looking downfield, it's Matthews. Got a man, it's Coleman. He'll be stopped at the 27, but picks up 10 on that one. Now on 1st and 10 from the 27. Wants to go up top on 1st down. They get enough rush, and it pays off. The sack at the 20. The Spartans with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. 2nd down, he'll throw it. And here comes the pressure, and there he goes down again. Now 3rd and long, and trying to play catch-up in more ways than one after that earlier sack. He's looking downfield to throw. He'll loft one deep down the left side. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a 4th down. And the Spartans will call on their punt team. He's got it near midfield. Really good job by the coverage team to make the stop, and that's where they'll put it in play. Fighting off the defender. Good pickup on that play. It'll bring up 2nd and 4. And the Falcons want to crank the tempo.
And they're kind of going to their closer now, right? Like they give it to the physical guy that gets downhill, north-south, right away, hard to tackle, falls forward, paving holes, and this is a good opportunity for this offense to keep pounding and try to run that clock out.
Bring in the heat. He'll pull it down and run. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Give to the fullback. They shut him down immediately. They tried to pop the fullback loose and no running room there. It'll be 3rd and long. Quarterback making checks. Johnson wants to throw it. Spits it out to the back. Got him in the open. And he takes it all the way down to the 10-yard line. An explosive play for this offense. The Falcons are on the move. Looking downfield on 1st down. And he was trying to pay off this red zone opportunity, but it's incomplete. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. Back to pass. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. Not a lot of ground to cover and not much to defend. A big 3rd down in the red zone. Snags it. And he was pushing for that goal line, but the D stopped him at the 2. Ball is spotted at the 2. They can get a 1st down without getting a touchdown. They'll go for it here on 4th and short. It's dropped, and oh, what a tough way to end this drive. The decision to go for it does not pan out. The Spartans buried deep in their own territory, just trying to find breathing room on 1st down. Quickly complete. And that defense is there to guide him out of bounds after a short gain. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Wants to go up top. Pressure coming. Bought a little time, lets it go. Just missed his man, gave him just a little too much. They couldn't make the connection on 2nd down. Now a 3rd and 7 to keep the drive alive. Throws to the wideout. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. And the Spartans send out the punt unit. So from the shadow of his goalpost, he gets the punt away. And the returner will be dragged down. Air Force has it back, and the Falcon offense returns to the field. They've got it back after that last drive stalled out, and they were stopped on 4th down, David.
Yeah, and they put a little bit of a drive together, but, Jesse, they stalled on the other side of the field, and they got to find a way to keep that momentum going as they get closer to the end zone.
I agree. I do like their mindset, though, and I think they need to continue being aggressive moving forward in this game.
He fought him off for a while, but that's what they mean by gang tackling.
And I think that time the quarterback made the wrong read. He was trying to pitch it. He didn't have to, though. There was a lot of green grass and space out in front of him. If he just holds on to that football, he might not...
Going for it all. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers.
And how about that? This team is way up in this game, and they're still taking shots in the 4th quarter. There is no let-up.
Grabbed behind the line. It's Harrison. He didn't make it. They'll have to give up the football, and hope is still alive. Looking for a man. It's Matthews. Time running out, and he goes down at the 34. The Spartans have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Looking to fire. Snagged in the middle. It's Sterling. Tripped up for the tackle. They've got a good chunk of ground to cover on 3rd and long from the 41. From the gun, wants to pass. Time running out, and he goes down at the 34. And the Spartans will try to pin them back with the punt. The 2-minute timeout arrives, and we have certainly seen miracles in college football, and they will certainly need one here. The quarterback stood his ground, but nowhere to go, and down he went. Here comes the punt team. And the coverage team able to wrestle him down. So the first play of the drive will come from the 43. He'll start this drive going to the air. Gonna let it fly. And it was worth the gamble, but the long pass is incomplete. 4 wide out set, 2 on either side on 2nd and 10. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. Oh, he loves to fire downfield. He's got it down the left side. And he's brought down after a huge completion.
Well, this offense has just been dialing up explosive play after explosive play. That's a big part of why they have a huge lead at this point. And even in the 4th quarter with that lead, they are still taking shots. They are still being aggressive. Pedal to the metal.
Gets out of bounds after the big play, and they'll be set up in business with a 1st and goal. This offense in scoring position with a fresh set of downs. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Wilkerson. That completion will take it inside the 4, and the offense is threatening. 2nd and goal coming up. Handoff to the fullback. He pushes it forward all the way to the 2-yard line. And the Falcons come to the line in the hurry-up. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
All right, you've now tried running the ball down here a couple times. It hasn't worked. What are you going to do on 4th down? Are you settling for a field goal? Or you've got a play in your back pocket to go get you 6?
Big tight end makes the grab. 1st down, still on his feet. He's got it in the end zone for another touchdown, and this is a full-fledged beatdown.
And this always is the debate of where you fall. It's your job to stop me, or I should get conserved, because this offense obviously has had themselves a day, and apparently their day's not over. They're going to continue to keep scoring, and the defense better do something about it.
Out of the end zone. And the returner runs out of real estate as he goes down. This drive will open from the 15. Looking to throw on 1st down. Just a little off. Incomplete. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. They'll throw again after the incompletion. Snagged on the outside, it's Riley. And this one will be stopped for no gain. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. He's taking a deep shot late in the game. What a spectacular grab there as they try to finish this game with a little something to feel good about. I'm sorry you're unlikely to win today, but here's a fabulous parting gift, a late touchdown.
And a nice touchdown, continuing to fight, continuing to play. This one, it's pretty much over. Down multiple possessions this late in the football game. It would take a miracle, but nice job by this offense continuing to fight, push the ball down the field, make plays.
He'll start the return inside his 5. Solid return, decent field position as he goes out of bounds at the 30. They'll put the ball in play from their own 30-yard line. Johnson looking to throw. He's going up top. And it's his 4th interception of the night. He goes out of bounds, but what a play to create a sudden change opportunity. Looking to throw on 1st down. He wants a big play here late. The pass is incomplete, and the clock will stop with 5 seconds left.
And this defense has put a game together. Like, it is hard to put all the facets of defense together. Run defense, pass defense. They've been so good, man. Dialed in. You could tell they were ready. They were fast. They were physical. They dominated this football game today.
Fires to the tight end. And he'll step out of bounds after a very productive play. This is what an elite team does. They know they're better. They go out.